I'm going to show you 3 different ways you can utilize yogurt, plain yogurt, to make 3 amazing drinks and dips. These are Turkish dips and drinks that you need to know, and let's start with the very first one. So the very first drink that we're gonna be making, in Turkish we normally call it ayran salatalik, but it is simply yogurt, and actually plain yogurt with the salt and cucumber. So what you need to do is actually grab a cucumber, blend it, and I'm using on the smaller side, okay, of the blender. And then once blended, I'll put in a jar like that, and then add in some salt, and then I'm gonna add in plain yogurt like that. Okay, so the best way I normally do it is actually to add even the water that has accumulated in the plain yogurt, and we want to make sure that we are having a good consistency. So you're gonna actually add in more yogurt, okay, like so. And then once you add in the yogurt, depending on how many people you want to serve, you're gonna make sure that you are mixing it so well. Okay, so I'll mix it together so that it can blend with the salt and the water and the cucumber and the salt, like I said. And then these are actually mainly used maybe for if you want to start eating. You can use it as a side dish, or you can use it as just an appetizer. So that is the very first one. Now let's move on to the next one, which is very common in Turkey. That is ayran. Ayran is very simple to make. It doesn't require even more effort. It is just plain yogurt. You take plain yogurt and then you mix with some little salt. Do not add a lot of salt. And then what you're gonna do is actually just mix everything together. That is basically what I normally do. Like you add in water and then mix everything. What I normally do is actually to mix little like that, and then I'm gonna grab my bottle. That is a glass bottle, and then I'll just pour inside everything together like so, and then just shake, 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 shake. It reminds me the song of shake, 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 shake. When we were little kids, we used to sing that song. So once I'm done, you will realize that it will be very smooth and actually blended very nicely. So it won't have those grummy stuff. So that is the best thing I normally use. That is ayran. It is so refreshing. It is best during summers and even during winters, but I love it during summertime. The third one, it is Chic, which is actually the same, mostly similar to the first one, but with a little twist. And this one, it is not chachik, like it is not in terms of actually drinking, but in terms of actually a dip, like you can dip, put in it with something else. So what we normally want to do is actually grab some I'm using dill, I'm using lemon, I'm using cucumber, I'm using salt, and the plain yogurt. We are not adding in water. And if you realize, I'm using the other side, which is larger side, okay, of the blender. That is this is very important, because you don't need to, if you make the smaller ones, it won't be nice for this tutorial. Okay, so I'll blend using the larger side of the blender like so, and then once I'm done blending, I'll take it and then remove the excess water of the cucumber. Remember, the cucumber has more water, okay, it has a lot of water, especially when blended, and we don't need that water. And by the way, that water is so important to your health. You can drink it, or you can add in any other things that you want to use, but for me, I just drink it like that. Okay, now once I remove the excess water, what I normally do is actually to make sure that I'm actually doing what, making sure that there's no more water. So I'll go ahead and slice or chop my dill, just to give it a good flavor. Okay, you can add in any mixture of vegetables or any things that you want to add, but for me today, I'm actually using this dill. Okay, I'm really sorry, my little girl, she's here and she's not keeping quiet. I'll go ahead and add in salt. I'll also add in some lemon, because we want to have that good spicy but not spicy, that sour, good taste, delicious taste when it comes to this dip. Okay, so once we actually blend everything together like so, it is time to add in our yogurt. And if you realize, we are not taking the yogurt that has water, we are taking the yogurt that is plain grumpy like that, without any water inside, that yogurt that is hard. Okay, it's gonna make it very good, like in terms of actually mixing together. It won't be watery, because if we make the watery thing, then it means we are making the first chichak or chachik, the first chachik, or the first dip that we had made previously. But this one must be very hard, not hard. How will I say it? But you understand what I'm saying. So once you mix everything, it is time to add in things that you want. You can add in olive oil. I'm not adding olive oil because of my son. He doesn't like when I add in olive oil. I'm adding in some plain mint, okay, dry mint. You can add in dry mint, you can add in olive oil, depending on how you want. Or if you have something like sumac, or some, I don't know sumac in English, what the name is that, you can actually top or add on the top, just to give it a good flavor and actually to enjoy more when it comes to actually taste. Okay, so that is it, and we gonna be using it. You can actually serve it using like you can eat together with some bread or some food. If you have cooked traditional food, or maybe let's say something that you want to eat, you can use it. For me today, I'm using some bread. I'll just take some and then actually put on my bread like that, and it is so delicious. Let me not kid you. If you try this one, you won't be wasting money on other stuff when it comes to actually something to eat together with bread or whatever. So this is it, and you can see how delicious it is. If you don't want to eat with bread, if you have traditional food, not even traditional, if anything that you want to eat, it can be served as a dip, as a side dish, depending on how you want it. So is it today for today, and I'll be making more in my next videos. If you are liking my content, you want to see more, and you want to save money by doing simple things at home, do me one favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, I'll see you. Gule gule, guru shurus. Bye bye.